Hey guys, it's Rob from SortItOutSide.net here. I've got something a little different for you today. It's the first episode of my Football Manager experiments. Basically, what I'll be doing in these is taking Football Manager and probably using the editor or doing some other things to try and see what would happen in certain scenarios. I'll just tell you about this particular experiment and you'll get the picture a bit quicker. Basically, what I've done is I've put Cristiano Ronaldo at Accrington Stanley in the N-Power League 2 in the English leagues. I think it's the N-Power League 2, yes it is. I've also then gone and put Messi with Barnet in the same league. What we're going to do from now is basically just see how they progress through the leagues, how Barnet progress, how Accrington progress, and how Messi and Ronaldo do. Now you may be thinking they're going to leave straight away, what's the point? Surely Barcelona will just buy Messi back. What I've done is I've used the editor to put Messi on a future transfer to Barcelona in the year 2040, so he won't be able to make any other transfers. He also hopefully won't get too unhappy. He won't be asking to leave the club because he's already set to leave the club. So now Messi's going to basically see out his entire career at Barnet and Ronaldo at Accrington Stanley, and we're going to see how they progress. Obviously, we're expecting them to do quite well. In League 2, they should be getting 50 odd goals a season. Barnet and Accrington should be getting promoted straight away. I think there's 2 promotion places. 3 in fact. So you'd expect Barnet and Accrington to be up there. Why have I chosen Barnet and Accrington? Well, that's because they are predicted to finish 23rd and Barnet 24th. In the league, so they're the 2 worst teams in the league, so you know it's a really weak squad they've got around them, so maybe they might struggle, but you'd really expect them to do well. Messi and Ronaldo should be getting a hat-trick every single game. So basically what's going to happen is I'm going to holiday through 20 odd seasons, 10 seasons, however long until they retire, and see how they do. We're going to see who does better, Accrington Stanley or Barnet. We're going to also see who does better, Messi or Ronaldo. We're going to compare their statistics at the end of every season. So now we're just going to fast forward until the end of the first season. Okay, the first season has ended and we can see how they've done now. You can see Barnet actually came in 6th place, which is a playoff position. They got into the playoffs, but they didn't quite get promoted. Cristiano Ronaldo's Accrington Stanley finished all the way down in mid-table in 13th, which, let's be honest, is pretty disappointing. Let's have a look how Barnet did. They didn't even get to the playoff final. They lost... 3-0? No. 2-0 on aggregate? Yeah, 2-0 on aggregate against Burton Albion, which, let's be honest, is pretty woeful. I assume Ronaldo played in these games? Messi, sorry. Yeah, rating of 8 and 8.3. But couldn't get a goal in either game and then he got knocked out. Let's have a look at his stats overall. Actually, let's compare their stats. You can see here, appearances, Ronaldo made a number of appearances, 6 more than Messi. I imagine maybe Messi got an injury or probably a cup run. Goals as well, 42 goals for Ronaldo. Assists not quite as high. In fact, beyond appearances and goals, Messi beat Ronaldo on everything. Pass completion, shots, average ratings much higher. How's he got such a better average rating with less goals? I guess it's just key passes and assists. He's got 35 Player of the Match awards in 53 appearances. That is quite phenomenal. Ronaldo's only got 16. I'll have to say, on this season, Messi's got to be the winner. He's got to the playoffs. He's got the higher average rating. He's won a lot more Player of the Match awards. And Ronaldo, just really disappointing mid-table finishing with Accrington Stanley. I'm not sure quite how he's managed that. Is there any more? No, we just looked at the stats really. I'm not sure what other interesting stats we want to look at. Of course, we can check the stats for the league. N-Power League 2 stats. And there you have him. Messi, best average rating. Cole Dickinson got a better average rating than Cristiano Ronaldo in the N-Power League 1. Wow. Carl Dickinson. There's Watford actually. He was on loan at Gillingham. 27 appearances, 7.6. And how on earth has this happened? A random left back at Gillingham has got a better rating than Cristiano Ronaldo. That is quite awful. You see goals, Ronaldo's up there. Tom Pope managed to score more than Messi. Yeah, how does that happen? How has Tom Pope, I've no idea who that even is. But no, he's not. Thought maybe he's a Premier League starlet on loan. No, he's just a very average 27-year-old League One player who gets more goals than Messi in a season. Player of the match, obviously Messi and Ronaldo dominate. Actually, surprising lack of Carl Dickinson among that player of the match stat there, considering he's the second best player in the league, above Cristiano Ronaldo. But there you have it. Season 1 down, Messi 1, Ronaldo 0. This is season 2 now, and you can see they've finally hit form. Barnet first, Accrington second. This is exactly what I expected to happen. I'm surprised it didn't happen in the first season, but here it is. Got to say, Barnet winning the league kind of puts Messi ahead of Ronaldo again. Let's have a quick look at the stats of the two. This time Messi's had the more appearances, again possibly due to injuries or cut runs for Ronaldo. Ronaldo's got more goals again, and then everything else Messi just wins. More assists, more player of the match, better passing, shot accuracy, and a much better average rating again. Once again, Ronaldo can't get above 8.0, sorry. That's, you've got to say, this season again, Messi's the victor. Shall we go have a look at the stats for the league? See how they fed up. What happened to Dickinson? Oh, he's not there now. One season wonder, Dickinson. We've seen Messi obviously got the average rating award. Ronaldo got the goals award. This time Messi does get a second. Player of the match, Messi absolutely runs away with it. Twice as many as Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, I'd say that's 2-0. Oh, Barnet actually snatched at the end. Look at that. Look at that. How is that compared to Accrington? Accrington Stanley. Oh dear. They were there. They were going for the title, and Barnet just snatched it at the end. What happened? How? Oh, look at this. 2 defeats right at the end. Ronaldo 7.3. Ronaldo 6.6. Final day of the season, and he gets a 6.6. That's just not what you want, is it? Oh, Accrington must be gutted. Finally get a player of his calibre. You know, while we're here, let's have another look. Let's see what happened to Dickinson. He went on loan to Chesterfield this season and got 7.61 again. So he did actually do quite well. He didn't manage to make it into that average chart. Maybe he didn't play enough games to be in the average chart. Feels like he should have been. This experiment has now turned into the Ronaldo and Messi versus Carl Dickinson event, but I think we'll leave that there. End of season 2, Messi wins again, 2-0 Messi. And we're back now with our third season. As you can see, once again Barnet, 4th place. They got in the playoffs and missed out again for the second time in 3 years. And again it's the semi-final, losing both games. 3-2, there's Messi scoring, but no luck, they haven't been promoted. Could have gone straight up to the championship. Accrington again struggling, mid-table, 10th place. Let's compare how they did throughout the season. Again, Accrington were doing really well actually. They were above Barnet for a little bit, and they just dropped off. Whereas Barnet, Messi's Barnet, have been quite consistent there in 4th place near the end of the season. Let's have a little look at the stats. Messi, top of the average rating charts again. Ronaldo still can't get above 8, but again, Ronaldo gets the goals. Messi just doesn't have the ability to get all these goals when he's not getting the service. Compare that though, player of the match, 32 player of the match awards for Messi. That's insane. Out of 46 league games, he might have even played less than that if he was injured at all. He's got 32 player of the match awards. One thing I didn't look at in the last time, where are they actually playing these guys? It looks like they're playing Messi in an AMR, an attacking right midfielder. 49 games in that position and only 1 as a striker. Perhaps that explains his lack of goals. Not really sure. Let's have a comparison. I need to go and find Ronaldo. Let's have a look at Ronaldo. Oh, he's being played as an attacking winger as well. Both Ronaldo and Messi have been played as attacking winners in this. He hasn't played up front once. So the fact that he's got that many goals is quite incredible. See, he's played 3 international appearances there. I'm not sure how many did Messi make. We'll have a look at that in a moment. But let's have a look at stats. Ronaldo again has the more appearances, the more goals, and then everything else struggling with. Looks like Messi got sent off at one point, but apart from that, he's beating on everything. Oh, actually, Ronaldo's got a better shots on target ratio this time. You'd imagine that with his better goal record they would, but last few seasons he hasn't. So that's interesting, certainly. Let's just have a quick look, see how Messi's been doing in international. He's played a couple, not amazing. I assume they're not first team starters if they've only been playing the odd game. But who knows? There you have it. I think, given the league positioning, the better average rating, you've got to go Messi again. What is this now? The 3rd season? Yeah, 3rd season. Messi 3-0. No. Yeah, it is the 3rd season. So heading into our 4th season then, Barnet once again make the playoffs. 6th place this time, but once again they don't get. There they are, 4-3. Knocked out in the first round of the playoffs for the 3rd time in 4 years. It's only our 4th season and they just keep bottling it. Accrington Stanley again mid-table, and look at that run at the end from Barnet. Absolutely abysmal. There they were in the relegation zone in the second half of the season, week 29 of 46. And look at that run. We'll have a look at the fixtures now. They've just picked Accrington at the end. That is, Accrington year on year bottle at the end, whereas Barnet just seemed to pull it out of the bag. I've gone to Accrington fixtures. Oh, look at that run in at the end. 1 win in 8 near the end there. Form's been a real issue for them. Well, I guess it hasn't. They keep finding form for 5 or so games, either 5 wins, 5 defeats, and then that's it. Let's have a look at Barnet. Well, you can see here, this is where they must have got into the relegation mire. Defeat after defeat. Maybe it was the run to the Johnson's Paint Trophy semi-final. But then near the end, they rose up the leagues. Made it into the playoffs, 2-0 up against Rotherham, and then bottled it 4-1. Messi, once again, 8.6, gets a goal, but just not good enough. Let's do the comparison, shall we? Messi has the more appearances. Messi actually has more goals. I know he's had the more appearances, but he's actually beaten Ronaldo on goals this time. And on every other stat. You can just see with the little green and red arrows. I mean, it's only our 4th season. We definitely have to call this 4-0. It's just Messi is a better player than Ronaldo. He's got to be. I mean, player of the match, 35. It's insane. Once again, Ronaldo doesn't get above 8. Let's have a little look at the let's have a little look at the league, see where they came, see if there's any more Carl Dickinsons outshining our stars. Not this time, although Nicky Shorey pushed Ronaldo close in that average rating. Goals wise, Messi and Ronaldo outshone by Luke Freeman and Matthias Pogba. Not sure who either of these guys are. Luke Freeman, former Arsenal player it seems, but obviously fallen down a little bit, now he's at Stevenage. Pogba, surely no relation to Paul Pogba? I doubt it. No, it doesn't look it. But they've outshone Ronaldo and Messi this time. Have they still been out on the wings? Oh, Messi's actually played as a striker 19 times this season. Perhaps that explains his better goal tally, whereas he's still primarily been played out on the wing. Out on the right wing I see, so he can cut in, but actually 5 of those appearances are international. Oh no, they're not. There isn't still 19 clubs. But it looks like he's been playing up front internationally, so maybe his reputation is still intact despite being in League 2. Ronaldo, left midfield for the entire season, and that's it. Fair enough. That's not how I'd decide to play Ronaldo in League 1 for sure, but maybe they think they've got someone else up front that Ronaldo can deliver to. Who knows? After 4 seasons now, you can see that Ronaldo is actually starting to get a bit old. He's 31 years of age, and I think this could really tell. Now, well, Messi's already fallen up. Messi's already the king. I don't actually know what's going to happen in terms of retiring. The fact that I've put Ronaldo's contract ending in 2040 with a future transfer, will he retire? I don't know. This could be interesting. We could see Ronaldo in his 50s. Yeah. That's another side to this experiment, I guess. I actually made a mistake with Messi. His contract with Barnet runs out in 2030, so I don't know what will happen then with his contract running out in 2030 and a future transfer to Barcelona in 2040, but we'll see. I might use an editor to change that so that we can keep going. Would Barnet and Accrington still play 45, 50-year-old Messis and Ronaldos? They might do. I mean, surely. It depends what league they're in. If they're lower in the leagues, they're League 2 conference, start falling down again, you would play a 45-year-old Ronaldo or Messi, wouldn't you? Who knows? But anyway, I'm basically going to leave this video for now after 4 seasons. I've given quite a lot of detail. I'm going to come back and do another video, and I'll get through more than 4 seasons, I promise. I'll rush through the next few, just showing you how they progress, how their stats, who does better basically. See you soon. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Cheers.